Alright, guys. Monday morning. Got my coffee. Trying to jump start my brain. I've got a little bit done since the last video. I've keep trying to talk myself into videoing while I'm working and try that out, but oh, honestly, guys, it'll be the most boring video you've ever watched, I promise, because as I put in 45 minutes to an hour just to bend one side of this scratch build exhaust that I'm trying to pull off here. And a lot of time goes by to where I'm just kicked back in the chair just staring at it, trying to figure out these bends and the angles, and it's a process that takes a long time for me to do. Some of you could probably, I'm sure some of you could just knock this out. You're better at this kind of stuff than I am, but I wanted this exhaust to be a certain way, and the solder looks good. I love it. You ain't got to paint it. But the bigger solder is harder to bend and manipulate and get it to do what I want it to do, go where I want it to go. And I decided I was going to give this evergreen solid rod a chance, and see if I could successfully do an entire exhaust system, well, as far as pipes go anyway, with the evergreen. And it's been a challenge, guarantee you. But it seems to be looking decent. I'm thinking about where I want to be with the long pipes. I've got me a little piece cut to do my H pipe, and I'll still have to do a bend up here at the front, angle it down toward the headers, and get them to where I can hook them up. But I can do that after I get this other stuff figured out, locked in, and get my little tiny mufflers mounted, get everything lined up, and then I'll put the H-pipe crossover in and tie everything together. And Yeah, maybe I can make that happen today. We'll see. The way my brain's been a-going, I just have to pray for help and hope it's enough. But been having to do some scratch building. My steering rack that came with this chassis kit was kind of deformed a little bit of misprint on that one side over there, and the tie rod end, one of the tie rod ends was really thin and wasn't even round, but I figured I might be able to handle that, so I jumped on that too, and I've scratch built me a steering rack, again with evergreen styrene. If I can get this thing to focus, but I cut the little rubber boots off of the misprinted one and added them to this one, and it appears it's going to work out. I've got it where it looks like it's going to mount up to the cradle like it's supposed to, and looks pretty good. I'm happy with the way it looks right now, and I've scratch built me a steering column with 3 sizes of the aluminum tubing. Of course, 3D printed steering wheel. My turn signal lever on the side was a piece of a straight pin bent, and little dab of CA glue on the end of it to round it off and make the little ball on the end. And didn't turn out too bad. I'm good with that. I'm just happy I was blessed with the ability to do this kind of stuff. And slowly working on all kinds of stuff. Squirrel moments from one thing to another. Got my Optima battery ready to go. Just got to add my wires to it and get it mounted in. But got my brake lines ran on the rear end. I've got a bunch of little sub-assemblies, but you can kind of see what I'm shooting for with the exhaust. It's tight to get that to go under and work out, but it looks like I'm gonna make it. It's just gonna take time to do it. You can see I've got my sub-assemblies made here. All I have to do is put them on and attach the brake line, get it hid where it needs to be hid. The I thought this would be a little easier, but it actually wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, and I'm still thinking I need to remove that strange axles decal. For some reason, it's screwing with me on the back of there. But a lot of things going on here. Been working on my seats, and I've had these in the parts drawer, and these look like the easiest to make work, and they look good in it. And I painted them up, did a little bit of wire in the center sections of them, because this car's been drove. It ain't a show car. It's a driver. So I wanted to show a little bit of seat wear. It should look a lot better when I get the harnesses made. I ain't even looking forward to that. That's one of the things that just drives me nuts, is doing them seat belt harnesses. But it's got to be done, so when I get there, I'll get there. I've been working on all this other stuff, trying to get it all worked out. And I'm about to get myself to where I'm about to have to paint the bodies. What's happening? And got the fuel pump and fuel filter, fuel cell, to build me a pedal assembly using the master cylinder reservoirs and stuff from the Matt and Debbie Hayes Thunderbird, and then I added the pedal assembly from the Pro Street Beretta, and had to do a little modifying. This thing's got an automatic in it, so I did the brake paddle with dual master cylinders, one for the front brakes, one for the rear brakes, and they both operate off of one paddle. And that seems to be going to work out pretty good. I wanted to keep the firewall clean without a bunch of garbage like master cylinder and brake lines and wires and all of that. I wanted to keep this engine bay as clean as I possibly could, so looks like that's going to work out for me. And yeah, things are looking good. I made a mistake on the 4-link bars. they I glued them in place onto the rear end a little too soon, and it ended up putting my rear end a little bit too far forward. I should have stretched them out a little bit longer, left myself a little more sticking out, but I made the mistake, so they're going to come up a little short, and it's going to push the axle a little too far forward. It won't be perfect centered up in the rear wheel wells, so I came up with a solution for that. Before I go putting the rear end in, I have this set from Future Attractions that I did some trading with my friend Jason, and got this stuff. He said he wasn't going to use it, so I'm going to rob these pieces out of it that I need to go up here at the front, and instead of trying to lengthen the rods, I'll take a photo etch stuff and add it to each side of these brackets here and extend them out just a little bit to where the finished product will look right, or as close to right as I can get it within reason. But oh man, I'm still fighting with all this. I've got most of my stuff already laid out here that gonna be using. I've got my monster tack ready to paint, and when I get there, I'll get there and get her done. I got my shifter, and same thing. When I get there, I'll get there. I'm trying to not let myself get all jacked up with it. With everything going on, it's real easy for me to just get jacked up and lose my focus, and I'm still struggling to keep my focus, but yeah, me and the Lord's working on that. I've been coming in here and pulling up and listening to Bible scriptures and stuff while I work, and be honest with you, it's kind of helped me keep my mess together, and yeah, I'm thankful for that. And anyway, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm steadily trying to get some stuff done on this thing. Have to keep reminding myself to go eat. I've been drinking a lot of coffee in here. pretty much on and off all day. Work on this thing 4 or 5 hours at a time, and get something to eat, mess with it some more, go take a nap, give my eyes a break, get up, come work on it some more. On and off, on and off. But that's just how it happens around here. Me and my squirrel brain. And anyway, we'll see how much longer I'm able to do this. Maybe this won't be the last one, but the way things are looking in this world, guys, I look for things to go upside down for a lot of people real soon. Oh, all I can do is pray for all the non-believers out there. I'm just trying to get myself together. You do whatever you want. Believe whatever you want to believe. But I've saw evidence in my life that the Bible's real, God exists, because somebody carried me all of my life, kept me out of a lot of stuff that could have destroyed me. And anyway, I mean, I'm not going to preach a sermon to you. I'm just telling you, Gus. Look at what's going on in this world. Get out of your little safe space. Look at what's going on in the world, and look at that Bible. See if it ain't all in there, and what it means. And with that said, I'm gonna get on out of here, and just thought I'd give y'all a quick update on this thing, just in case don't get to finish it before everything happens, or whatever. Appreciate all of you, and hope all of you has a good week, and build a lot of model cars, get some work done. Till next time, I'm gonna get back to work here if I can.